right, and welcome back. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we didn't finish the scene between these two guys. So we're actually going to leave that as a cliffhanger for now, and then we'll complete that later. Right now, because we had the technical difficulties at the end of Act 1, we're going to go ahead and just roll the tilt and start Act 2. So I'll have everyone take the dice that they've accumulated or collected, and you're just going to roll them. And then you're going to take the higher number of... This isn't really going to matter. So Tito had a total of 6.
Yes.
Yes. Kevin's got a total of 1. I've got 5 minus 3, so I have a total of 2. And then you're going to have 6 minus 5, so a total of 1. Mm-hmm. Great. So Tito definitely gets to choose the tilt. And then because I got a total of 2, which is higher than 1s, I will also choose a tilt element.
Now, it doesn't matter that these are negative dice?
No, not for this.
It's not like I'm negative 7?
Just like positive 6 against negative.
Right.
But it's not necessarily negative in a
okay.
synonym text, I guess. I don't know. So what you're going to do, I'm going to actually have you roll those dice for me.
All the remainers?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll the remainers. Try and make it quiet so it doesn't pick up the microphones. Quietly. Oh my God. Stealthy rolls. Great. So let's go ahead and clump numbers together. So put all the 1s together, all the 2s together, all the 3s together, etc. Awesome. So, using the numbers you have available, you have to choose one tilt general category. So, for example, we've got a couple 1s there, so you have the option of choosing mayhem. We have a 2 there, so you have the option of choosing tragedy.
And I'm choosing this?
You're going to choose, yeah. Innocence.
Is this for me? Or for
this is for the story.
Okay.
Paranoia or failure. So you're going to choose a broad category out of either mayhem, tragedy, innocence, paranoia, or failure. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take any remaining dice and I'm going to choose the topic. So I'm just going to clarify the item.
I feel like going with failure.
Great. So failure's a 6. That leaves a bunch of numbers left on.
Should I just remove these
thing.
6s?
Yep, that's it. So I have the option of choosing a stupid plan executed to perfection. Something precious is on fire. A tiny mistake leads to ruin, or a good plan comes unraveled. So I'm going to choose a tiny mistake leads to ruin. So, narratively, we are going to play out a twist in which some tiny mistake is going to lead to the ruin of either all of us, or one of us, or the world, or disco, or whatever we decide that means.
I like the idea of it. This is the downfall of disco.
This is how disco ends.
This is how disco ends.
So we'll go ahead and start just like we did last time. I'm just going to do a scene real quick with Tom, Kevin's character, where we're pulling up to the docks, because I think that kind of makes sense. Mm-hmm. And that way you guys could finish your scene, and then we'll go from there. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Yeah. Great. So we're going to take the dice in the middle. You're still going to give me dice, whether or not if you guys want this to end poorly or badly, but I'm going to keep it. At the end of the game, we're going to roll our dice just like we did for the tilt, and the higher the value, the better our character makes out in the aftermath, which is like the epilogue of the story. Mm-hmm. So keep that in mind. If you want Sleazy Steve, bad things to happen to me, feel free to go ahead and give me bad dice. Or if you think Sleazy Steve should come out on top, feel free to give him some good dice.
Do we keep the dice we currently have?
You're right, and you keep the dice you already have.
Cool. So just using these.
You just use it, right, whatever's left over. There should be 8 dice left over. Great. So,
I started, but you had to.
I was fast.
Unlock.
So we're driving.
Sure. Okay.
Despite the fact that Sleazy Steve is a very prominent director of adult films, he's gonna drive like a beat up something. I don't know cars, but something that was real like a jalopy for 1978.
A beat up old Buick.
Yeah.
But
Buick.
dressed just like dynamite. It's a Bruce Springsteen Laird.
All right, perfect. I love it.
Of course it is.
Yeah. So actually, yeah. So sure, just like dynamite. Like right after this, we're gonna go clubbing. So I really appreciate you coming along with me, Tom. I know you're my main man. Appreciate you backing me up. If you check in the glove box there's a gold revolver. You can go ahead and have that.
Oh, wow. That's scary. What exactly are we doing? I'm a little confused.
You know,
right
I just
now.
want to be prepared in case things go awry. Sometimes these things happen in the business. Just got to rise above them.
You know, I did a lot of coke before we came, and I'm just feeling a little on
Did you wanna
edge
do some
right
more?
now. Maybe we should do a little more.
Yeah, let's
just
do it. All right. Here, I'm driving, so I'm just going to use one hand here.
Okay.
And kind of sprinkle this across the dashboard. And what I want you to do is I want you to snort it up your nose and then snort it back into my nose as I'm
Like
driving.
a mother bird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a good plan. I think
It's
we should
worth a
that.
try. I mean, we can try it. Certainly. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Don't inhale all the way. I want
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
How was that? Did that work?
I don't think I think I just got some snot like in my mouth.
Look,
like, really salty.
There's an old straw on the ground. I could just try.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use that.
Just gonna blow that right up your
yeah, right up
nostril.
my nose there, yeah. Whoa, yeah, oh, that's the stuff.
Okay,
All
we're good. We're ready.
Oh, yeah, okay. Go ahead and check that revolver, make sure there's some bullets in there.
Yep.
I've initialed all of them. It's kind of my signature thing.
That's not very smart, is it? I mean, if
No, it's clever. When I kill people, I want them to know that I did it. You know?
I mean, they won't know.
No, well,
Like the coroner will know
yeah.
when they remove the bullet.
Yeah. So, see, sometimes, Tom, you just gotta work from your gut. You know, I'm an artist. I like to just gotta work with my feelings. And I feel like this is kind of something you're gonna have to trust me on. I've been doing this a while.
I'm gonna follow your lead. You know?
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Oh, and by the way, there's a body in the trunk, just so you know, in
Okay.
case it comes up.
Okay.
Yeah, and you may have noticed the disco ball in the back seat, covered in blood.
I didn't. Now that you pointed out it, I
Yeah.
do see it, and
I
that
just
is a
wanted
lot
you
of
to make
blood.
you aware of it in case it becomes relevant in the near future.
Sounds good.
All right.
Steve. Whatever you say.
Sounds good. So, where's this dock again?
I think we're getting close.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, should we should have like put a
Yeah.
dice?
Just one dice?
one
Yeah,
dice.
just one die.
Do it.
And then, perfect. Love it. All right. Go for it, Luke.
Okay. I should probably. I'm still at the
back to it.
docks, and so let's jump back into the scene that I started too early, but now we'll finish it up.
Right on time.
All right.
You know, sorry, I got a little lost. I was just watching this beautiful sunset, but you were angry and you were yelling something at me.
I was sorry. I gotta get back into this. I feel like all this trying to get out of my neighborhood here that I'm starting to lose this New York Bronx style accent specifically. But anyway, back to what I was saying was that I know about what you did, and you should know about what I did, which is I made the world's most disgusting porn audition tape, complete with baloney and balloon animals and paprika. And it's
watched the
very
audition tape.
ashamed. You
I
did?
watched it.
What? If you don't, can I get your honest opinion?
Would you like my critique?
I would.
I thought it was brave. I thought that it was so avant-garde. Porn needs somebody like you in it.
That's the body.
Anybody can fuck, but to have an artist's eye, to incorporate outside elements like paprika. You guys brought in the paprika, and then you both started sneezing everywhere, and it was I never seen anything like it.
In my experience, the human body is a disgusting, foul, misshapen thing.
I know. I can see why that's your experience.
And I wanted to, good filmmaking is all about just putting a lens on your own experience.
Exactly.
So I'm happy that you saw that. But you should know something else.
What?
I've got a wife and kids. And
What's the problem?
your sleazy Steve Spielberg, he's blackmailing me. He's going to put the tape out there, and the world, it's not ready for it yet, just like the world's not ready for your necrophilia tape.
Wait, hold on a second. He's going to put your tape out?
He's going to put my tape out, and he's going to, if I don't put this body in one of my dock containers, one of these shipping containers that I have, that I'm bringing to Queens specifically on the truck that I drove out here. And then
one of 15,
I assume,
right?
yes, I assume that I have to bury it then under all my other shipping containers. That's my assumption.
Yeah,
but he's going to ruin my life.
A Raiders of the Lost Ark thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie came out last year. It was great.
It did. And I think we should know that you should know that we're in this together, all right? Because he's got shit on you and he's got shit on me now.
Shit. Well, I'll be honest. The first time I felt a connection to a person more than just pure carnal desire was with Tom. But that's over now. But you seem to be handling the fact that you have gonorrhea rather well. So I feel like
I grew up in the Bronx. The Bronx is pretty much the gonorrhea of cities.
I could do a partnership. We're in this together. We'll get out of this together.
I don't care. You want to know something? I don't care.
About what, getting out of this?
If my wife finds out that we're in love and that I made a disgusting porno tape.
Okay, I don't mean to be callous, but there's also the fact that you just murdered somebody. That's probably a big deal.
Oh,
that gets out too.
I thought I could trust you.
I'm here with you. I'm in. I just wanted to remind you.
Hubert was really like a C character, right? He was like a C plot character.
Yeah,
but
he's still a human being. Like, you know,
but he's not an A plot.
You.
I mean, like I've already explained, I've got shipping containers, but sure, all right, I've got that going for me too. All right.
I guess you're right. Like, if we have one body to deal with, if we have two bodies to deal with, it's all the same.
I think
problem.
we should hatch a plan. We should have an alliance to take down Sleazy Steve. Are you with me?
He's always been so good to me.
But he knows too much.
We have to do it. We have to take him out.
It's really more worried about your murdering of a person. I mean, I know I murdered a person, but it's not on camera.
Wait a second. I didn't murder a person. I was simply doing my job.
Yes, but you continue doing your job.
Like Davey Moore.
I'm just going to say it's
from a few
true.
Years ago that got murdered in the ring.
Like Rocky, right? 1978.
No, like Davey Moore. He got murdered in the ring.
Great
like
movie.
A month ago.
Adrian.
Yeah.
What you need to know, though, is that yes, you didn't technically murder somebody, but you did continue making love to the person that was recently murdered.
Don't do blue balls.
I understand, and I'm very proud. I'm very happy that I'm with somebody who don't do blue balls, because I'm very much on board with that sentiment.
Luke, you're right, Luke. We have to take out Steve.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
You're right. I could have a spot. You could be the next star. We could actually create some art in the studio for once.
These are the boogie nights.
That's the catchphrase. Awesome.
All right. Cool. Have we arrived at the docks yet?
We could, Todd, if that's what you
I
want.
feel like we've gotten to the docks.
Yeah,
okay.
We're about to have a conversation.
So, are we... Because we're all there. How does that work?
Yeah, everyone's allowed to be in the scene. That's totally fine.
Okay. I think we're all...
All right. Sounds good.
Happened.
You guys are by the waterfront with a body, presumably.
Mm-hmm. You got Hubert's body.
Pickup truck nearby.
Yep.
And we will pull
we pull up in our... was it a Buick, you said?
It was a beat up old Buick.
A beat up Buick.
But y'all are dressed just like dynamite.
Mm-hmm. Like my perm is extra tight. My bell bottoms are really
Extra loose.
extra loose, extra wide at the end. And
platforms are extra
my
high.
platforms are dangerously high. And yeah, just dressed
Your
to the
cheekbones are extra intense.
they're jutting out. Just a little bit of blood from one nostril, but honestly,
Like
it works.
a classy amount of blood.
Yeah, yeah. So we pull up
And fill up.
and we
Alright.
let's do this.
Hop out of the car.
I'm surprised to see you here. I didn't think you would be here.
Oh, you just came out of the shadows. Sorry, I was sitting in deep conversation. I didn't hear the car pull up.
This is the moment. This is it. Are you with me or against me? Excuse me, I had some pork earlier.
Gotta tell you, like, I miss seeing Tom's face, but I'm with you, Luke. I'm with you.
Esteban, I don't. What are you doing here? You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be anywhere near here.
Yeah, Esteban, what are you doing here?
I was Sleazy Steve. Listen, I was simply just trying to get some weed.
Is that a body?
Who is that?
That's
Are you making
It's nobody. It's nobody. It's just a C character. It
yeah,
doesn't
it's just a C
Are you
character.
making movies without me again?
No.
Are you and Tom making a movie together? Or what's your name? Luke? You and Luke making a movie together? What's going on here?
Well, like that's for the future to hold, but no, we're just buying some. I was just getting some weed. That's all, Steve. That's all.
Enough of this. Looks, I know that I'm new to this business, and it's only been approximately 1 day. But my whole life has changed. And I feel like I have succeeded at my goal of getting out of this neighborhood. But you're just going to hold me back. And I want to tell you, Sleazy Steve, I don't care. If you tell the world, if you release the tape to the world, I don't care.
Oh, is that how you feel?
That's how I feel.
Is that how you really feel?
It is how I really
What if
feel.
I released Esteban's tape?
No,
We prepared for this.
That's right.
if you release that tape, it'll destroy disco.
It'll be the end of disco.
The setting was perfect, but the ending was horrid.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to watch. It's gonna be a tough sell to the public.
You would destroy yourself as well.
You would destroy disco?
You know what? I ain't much of a discoer. I'm gonna be honest. I know I wear the big chains and the platform shoes, and I've been doing a roller skate around town now and again. Listen to my Bee Gees. But I got a new scene now. The punk scene. I'm thinking about shaving my head, dyeing it pink, wearing some leather jackets with studs on it.
I've never heard of this word, punk. What
A
is
whole
this
new
word,
world
punk?
coming.
I don't know. It sounds like. I don't like the sound of punk. It sounds like anybody who'd be into it wouldn't own AC. Luke. What? I feel like we're
Come
here.
over here. Let's talk
Come
over to
here.
the side.
No. You come over to
Okay,
me.
I'm coming over.
Tom, we gotta talk.
Give us a break.
Okay, yeah. What's our plan here?
Do you have a gun? I just have some rolling papers.
I have 49 guns.
Tom, you still got that gun with my initials on the bullets, right?
I do. I have it here in my pocket.
All right, pull it out.
Tell me
Okay.
something.
What is it, Luke?
Do you still love Tom? Tell me. Look me in the eyes. Because you know I'm once for honesty, so you gotta tell me, and I can tell if you're lying.
Yes.
Tom,
You
when I
son
get
of
the
a
signal,
bitch.
I still love Tom.
You've known me for all of
1
18
day
hours.
approximately.
I'm gonna need you to kill Esteban.
I can't kill Esteban.
You're gonna have to kill him.
I'll kill Luke.
I need Luke alive.
I'm gonna
I need
prove
his
m-
shipping crates.
I'm gonna prove my love to you by killing Sleazy Steve.
All right, Tom, when I give the
Okay.
word,
All right, here we go, Esteban.
5,
Alright.
5,
4,
I'm gonna roll the
4,
joint.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Me. Wait, who got shot?
What happened?
Sleep. Wait, so do we just try to figure it out right now,
No,
or do we
let's
like roll dice?
Pause the scene. That'll be the end of Kevin's scene, and then we can do a scene with Esteban, where, like, in a hospital or something, if you want. Or like oh yeah. Give him a bad dice.
Don't
nice.
read into it.
Aw. You guys are so kind. Or yeah, we should do a continuation.
The immediate after. Oh.
I feel like we should just do the immediate aftermath. Like,
All right, here we go.
okay, I'm behind. I've dove in behind a crate. I'm lying on the ground, prone. I'm just trying to furiously light my joint. Like,
Wait, who did get shot? Who were you aiming at?
I wanted
Or you were aiming
I had
at?
the
Tom
gun.
to shoot Esteban. That's what I wanted
right.
to happen.
But
Okay.
I was conflicted about that.
Okay, and then I wanted you. No, I was going to shoot you.
You were gonna shoot me. Yes.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Start up. Esteban!
what? Luke? Is that you?
There was so much
Smoke.
right at the moment of the shots. There was all this smoke because of these old 1978 guns
Yeah.
produce puffs of gunpowder. When then you can't see. Are you okay?
No. I have a hole in my gut.
Oh no,
I have a hole in my gut, Luke.
Esteban! You son of a bitch, Tom!
I'm sorry. It happened so fast. I didn't know what was happening. Esteban, I'm sorry.
I loved you, Tom.
I know, but you gave me gonorrhea. I just couldn't get past
That's
that.
not a killable offense. It's the 70s.
I'm doing a lot of drugs, man, and I saw you with him, with my rival, / kind of like childhood best friend.
That's how
It's a
rivalries
little
form.
Confusing, but it just awoken these feelings in me. I just got jealous, and I figured he'd get shot, honestly, by
I'm
somebody.
still here, guys. I'm still here. It's okay. Keep
It's
going.
not too late. There are more bullets than there's a gun. I can.
Luke has 49 guns.
Shit. You know what, Luke?
I'm fading fast.
Tom, if you weren't already my rival, you are now. And you will be my rival for the rest of my life. For killing the only man I've ever loved.
Before I go, does anybody have a light? I just want to have a puff and see your faces one final
I've got some
time.
coke. We don't. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get Hubert. Let me check Hubert's
check his body.
I have the weed. I just need a light.
There might be one in the Buick. Let me check the glove. I'm not seeing anything.
Fast,
I'm
guys.
not.
No,
I just want to get high.
I can't find it. I'm sorry. I can't find
I'm
it.
so sorry. I wish I could give you this, especially. So is this what you wanted,
This is
Luke?
not at all what I wanted.
This is. You want
I
to get
only
out of your
thing I ever
boring
wanted-
existence.
Went off with Esteban, and now he's dead. And I don't know what's going on with Sleazy Steve over there, but I think he was shot.
He was definitely shot.
Let's go check on him.
They wander over to Sleazy Steve. They see Sleazy Steve.
You son of a bitch! You ruined my life that I've had for the past 24 hours.
I'm pretty sure I got shot in the genitals. Because that just makes sense for a porn
Sleazy
director.
Steve looks like a slice of Swiss cheese.
Yeah. Punctured full of holes.
You got what you deserved. You son of a bitch.
Remember me. Remember. 5 in, 5 out. Cut.
It looks like it's just me and you.
Yeah,
now,
it's just
Tom.
you and me. You know, it's hard to look you in the eye.
It's
I
hard
saw
to look
your
you in the
audition
eye.
tape.
You killed my dream lover, and we're having a conversation now where neither of us are looking at each other in the eye.
I can't look you in the eye. This feels to me like a classic "careful what you wish for" scenario.
You have to be such a smart ass with your college degrees and good words. But I'll tell you what,
What's
you're
that?
gonna regret ever knowing Luke Geraldo. I'm getting in the Buick and I'm hitting up Studio 54.
Can I have the keys of the pickup?
No,
No.
we're gonna walk home and deal with these bodies. Because Luke Geraldo's getting out of the Bronx
I
for
s-
once and for all.
You forget one thing, Luke.
What's that?
I still have the gun.
I dropped the gun. I dropped my gun back there. Oh no. I'm sorry.
You know, everything was going fine in my life until you came into it.
No, you got gonorrhea before I...
Well, you know, other than the now you have gonorrhea, which is me pointing a gun.
That's a good pun.
At your dick.
I'll say, as much as I hate you, you've always been good at puns.
You know what? There's
Do
been
it.
enough bloodshed.
All right.
Just go in peace.
Thank you. I won't forget you. Bye.
Perfect. So, because that was, did Tito get a dice? Just give him a dice.
Give me a dice, y'all.
I think you're a tragic figure.
Perfect. So we did an abbreviated
You're dead.
second act. We should technically go around one more turn, but our
I
game
mean, I
is
don't
pretty
think the
much
story needs
over.
it.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're all gonna roll the dice that we've accumulated. We're gonna split up the colors.
I have only good.
So I've got 5 and a 3 on my colored dice, so that's 8. I'm gonna subtract it from my white dice, which is 1 for a total of 7. You want a high number?
I have 8.
You have 8. Awesome.
I'm 5. I had a higher number, but I just switched it back. So anyway.
That's okay.
I've got... what is this? 5.
Great. So with a 5, your aftermath is considered rough. So, not savage, harsh, brutal, or the worst thing in the universe, but rough.
Okay.
What was yours, Kevin?
8.
8. So an 8 actually gives you an average. So not above normal, just kind of a normal life.
Just live a normal life.
live a
after
normal
this.
life.
So did we define what happened?
Yes.
What we think
Everything
happened?
cleared up.
Okay. Yep.
And
Tito, what was yours?
5.
5. Out of 5, that is also rough. And then I got a 7, which is pathetic.
We go 7, which is
Pathetic. So, which is not good. Pathetic.
it was a -7.
So you really have to get above like a 9 in order for anything positive to happen to you in Fiasco.
we got close.
I got the closest.
You-
Yeah.
So yeah, you get average.
I'm average.
So my aftermath is I'm dead.
Well, apparently you weren't.
I'm
Do you have a legacy?
What?
A legacy?
The legacy. The film did eventually see the light of day. I don't know how it saw the light of day because I'm dead, but it came out and it did indeed sour the public opinion towards disco and how frivolous it all got.
Yeah, I can help you with that.
So my legacy is I ruined the disco era.
Right, because after
The greatest musical era in history of mankind.
Right, so they didn't do a fantastic job of cleaning up the bodies, Tom. So they did find Esteban's body with my initials on the bullet, so it was fairly easy to track the crime back to our studio, where they were found the videotape of the lady with the disco ball being violated after,
They found the snuff film. Disco snuff film.
which permanently spoiled not only Sleazy Steve's reputation, but the reputation of disco. Yes.
No, you go ahead.
I believe Tom Geraldo, Luke Geraldo, sorry, excuse me. Luke Geraldo spent approximately 5 more hours in the sordid world of the New York club scene in the late 1970s, where he did way too much coke and had an overdose, and also contracted many more sexual diseases, and ended up in the hospital where his wife came to get him and took him back to his life in the Bronx, where he lived unhappily until approximately 1991, where he died of a heart attack from eating too much cured meats on a daily basis.
And Tom's Scavolta did eventually get clean. He left the disco scene. It was pretty much over anyway. He went back to school, got a degree in hotel management, And he had a comfortable life. There was some hard times, there was some good times. He did eventually settle down. He couldn't have children, it turns out. And he lived out his days in a retirement home, telling everyone of his adventures in the 70s that no one wanted to listen to. And that's the end.
Perfect. So that was
I didn't get to
our-
get high.
Yeah.
I was so happy with that. I was so happy with that, guys. I was like, yes. You have a light? No.
Can't find a lighter.
I have the weed finally.
We're coke people. I don't know what to tell you.
Awesome. So that's our video for today of Fiasco. We did the Saturday night 78 playset. Special guest to all. Special thanks to all of our guests. If you guys want to say again just who
Thank
you
you.
are, and if you guys have anything exciting you want to plug, go for it.
I'm Jason Weiler. I am a proud member of the B team. We've got one last performance until we reboot and start up again with some additional members.
Exciting.
And which is exciting, very exciting. But if you want to come see the B team, it's at 10:15 on Friday night.
Yep.
I'm Kevin Bransford. I may have some shows coming up in the future, but nothing to plug at this moment. Thank you.
Performed in a basement.
I was in a basement last
In
night,
the basement last
and
night.
I killed.
It was amazing. I'm Tito Dameron. I am a card-carrying member of the B team, and same as Jason. One more performance before we retool and come back in about a month or less. Fridays at 10:15. It's a good time.
Awesome. So thank you, everyone. Again, my name's Justin. Just here because they asked me to be, but I really appreciate you guys coming and playing with us and working through the technical difficulties. That was awesome.
It was fun.
The B team at the box.
Venue's important to Specialize. All right, bye.
Yeah. No, you missed it. No, nothing's live.
They can edit that.
Not even close.
I enjoy your shirt.
Thank you. I'm not lame.
So what's happening now? Are we doing a B team set or?
Yeah, I think they're gonna like